Hi, my name is Amber Anthony, aka the Strategy Specialist, and I am delighted to introduce you to this incredibly powerful tool. Where is my fucking money? Well, before we do a deep dive into the nuances of this exciting tool, this spreadsheet, this game changing experience, let's talk about financial literacy a little bit. It is a hot topic. It's what everybody's talking about. It's what everybody aspires to have. And I just did a quick Google search. What is financial literacy? And as you can see, the key takeaways, basically it refers to a great deal of record keeping and understanding how to move money. Doesn't really talk about making money, growing the top line, and it doesn't really talk about the behavior around money or the psychology around money. And that's what I've learned over the years is truly a make or break. Because the truth is if somebody dumped $1 million in your lap today, you probably wouldn't know what to do with it. But you spend each and every day hoping and dreaming and saying out loud to your family and friends that you are aspiring to be successful, that you are aspiring to work towards financial freedom, but you don't really have all the tools that it's going to take to manage all those hopes and dreams, and much less even make those hopes and dreams come to fruition. But that's okay, because it's all about starting with the foundation. And truly, most of it's psychological, and the next part is discipline. First, you have to believe. You have to believe that you are capable of learning and doing anything. And then after you have the belief comes in the discipline. And well, truth be told, they kind of go hand in hand, because it's the discipline and the follow through that impact and grow your belief in self. So yes, financial literacy. There are tips and tricks. There are frameworks. There is a level of understanding that can be taught in a book. But plenty of us have that in-depth understandings. I mean, how many of you have degrees in business? How many of you have degrees in accounting? How many of you have MBAs? And how many of you are completely over-leveraged? So you know that what I'm saying is true. It really is all about the behavior. So step one, be honest with yourself and start creating great habits of record keeping and transparency for yourself. And then we move on to step two. And that is when we start to have the honest conversations. So in this phenomenal freebie spreadsheet that you will have access to, you are going to do step one, which is gather all of your numbers and enter them in. This is record keeping. This is seeing where you're at today. But I do a fun dissection, and I hope you love it as much as I do, because this is where the work gets deep, so you better get a shovel. So we're going to talk about home. We're going to talk about insurance. We're going to talk about auto. We're going to talk about pets. We're going to talk about personal image and care. Oh, well, I know that's not on Dave Ramsey's budgeting tool, Vices, okay? We're going to talk about self-improvement, right? Now that traditional education and college and some of the other things that we so believed in are no longer a factor, what are we doing to improve ourselves, right? How are we going to position ourselves to be competitive and great? Well, we definitely have to take action, and most of the time that action costs money. Entertainment, standard. Children. Oof, this is a big one. I don't know about you, but when you go into your kids' rooms and you see all the toys and the things and the clothes that they may or may not have grown out of or used to their fullest capacity, do you ever just go 40, 30, 20, 80? I mean, do you see the thousands of dollars that are just there that nobody really cared about and nobody's really honoring, including your kids? Were they bought out of guilt? Were they bought out of status, wanting to keep up with everybody else? Yeah, these are all the things that we're going to go into